Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your March 2020 reading. I hope this reading finds you well. Hope you've had a great start to 2020, the new decade. I'd like to thank you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, and for commenting on my channel. I really appreciate your support. So thank you. This is a general reading for you, Leo. It's a reading for Leo's sun, rising, and moon sign. Also, listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Also, listen to your rising sign and moon sign, because sometimes that adds layers to your reading and a bit more depth to your monthly reading as well. If you would like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. That's going to be specific to you. So let's have a look at what's in store for you for the month of March. I feel like I want to say to you first up, my lovely Leos, you are absolutely unstoppable. It's like your ship has come in. Finally, I hear you say, finally. You are absolutely unstoppable. There's such an energy that's coming through in March for you that is really going to fill your sails, and you're just going to move forward. So whatever that is for you, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to whatever changes you want to bring in, absolutely fabulous time here, because you are so supported through this time. You're coming from, I feel like there has been some sort of celebration, something that's been celebrated, something that has been uplifting for you. It's been a time of something you've done well. For some of you, it's something you've done well at work. You've received accolades and celebrations over something that you've done. For some of you, it's in the home environment. It's in the home, in home life, if it's the birth of a new child, or a commitment, a marriage, an engagement. There is some sort of celebration that is around you. For some of you, you've already done this. For some of you, it's happening. For some of you, it's yet to come. Timing's different because your natal charts are all very unique, and so also listen to past months, because sometimes that information comes through at a later stage for you. But there is, and for some of you, it is just that sort of celebratory energy of, oh, wow, I've gotten through whatever it is I've needed to get through, and I've come out of it stronger and better, and there's this joyous sort of feel around that. So let's have a look at March, which I feel like it's going to be absolutely explosive for you. Absolutely explosive. You've got the first card up is the World. For some of you, I want to say, wow, a world trip? You're traveling across the world? Is there something that you're laying down? I also want to say to you, my lovely Leos, stay out of your head. Don't overthink things this month. It's really about going with the flow. Don't overanalyze, because I feel like overanalyzing, overthinking, you're going to lose that pocket of energy that's coming through for you. So it's not about overthinking. It's not about overanalyzing. So get out of your own head, Leos. But the world is your oyster. For some of you, it's overseas travel. For some of you, it's a new project that you want to instigate and start, a promotion. Who's renovating? There's renovations, there's a purchase of a new home, there's, things just seem to come together for you. The world is, everything that you want to achieve is achievable. Those of you that have finished studying, congratulations, because you've done well with that, and it's going to open the door to great opportunities here. For those of you that are retiring, that's where the travel comes in. That's where that freedom of movement happens. It's just the world is at your feet to take whatever you want from it, make from it what you will. Fabulous opportunity. And that starts at the very beginning of March. It's crossed with the sun. Look at that, the two most powerful cards in the deck, and you've got them first up right at the beginning of March. The sun is very transparent. There's clarity. There's nothing hidden. Everything's exposed. You can see everything. There's no need to read between the lines. If you're signing contracts, if you're signing anything, if you're making large purchases, everything is positive around what you're doing. Things are going to flow. The proverbial doors are going to open. Things are going to fall into place. There is success around everything that you do, everything that you touch, everything that you want to bring into your life. Any changes that you want to bring in, anything you want to attract into your life. Beginning of March is the time to do it, because the planets have aligned for you, my lovely Leos, to bring to you all the goodness that you're wanting, everything that you're wanting to achieve. It's really rich. It's enriched. There's growth. Anything you start in March, there is growth with that. There is positiveness with that. If it's a relationship that you're starting in March, then that's got really positive energy around it as well. So it's whatever shape that opportunity takes for you. And that's going to happen from the very beginning of March. So be ready for it. Be ready for it. You're feeling very optimistic as well. So a lot of that positive energy that comes through is because of the way you're feeling, is your emotional state, is what you want to create, is what you want to manifest. This is the genie card. Whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to create, it's there for you to create. It's there for you to bring into your life. More finances, a better job, your business to be more successful, to have another, branch of your business, to start a business, to make a commitment in a relationship, to start a new relationship, birth of a child, whatever. It can take so many different forms, and there's so many of you that's going to be different for all of you. But there's tremendous success if you are if you're going for job interviews, if you're going for a job, if you want a promotion. Fantastic month to do it, because your confidence is just oozing out of every pore. It's just there for you because you're so determined and you're so clear about what you want, coming from a place of things not working for you. That there's learning there as well, because that clarifies what you do want and what direction you are moving in. Okay, you're feeling so safe and secure. This is a family environment. You feel safe, you feel secure, you feel loved, you feel accepted. You can be yourself. And so that's how you're feeling emotionally as well. Very secure, very safe, very loved. For some of you, this is the coming together of a relationship, the cementing of a relationship, it reaching deeper levels. It's a greater commitment, a deeper understanding of each other, an acceptance of each other, a unity as well. So it's, and it can also represent all your ambitions and all your dreams coming together and working and bringing you the satisfaction that you're seeking, the security that you're seeking, the acceptance that you're seeking. For some of you, it's a move of location that's going to bring about this feeling of security and well-being. This is about well-being. This is about well-being. So that first start to March is going to be so tremendously positive. Absolutely enjoy it and really tap into that energy and bring as much of that goodness around you that you want, that you're seeking. Really positive, absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love it. It's really going to work in your favour. As we progress through March, you've got the Tower. And the Tower, you've got all this goodness coming your way, so you've got to clear space for it. And the Tower is really, let's have a look at what doesn't serve you. So if there's patterns of thinking, if there's cycles in your life, if there's attitudes, if there's self-talk that isn't serving you, that needs to fall away, that needs to just crumble and be released. Things from the past that need to be released. you're going to have this sense of there's going to be this self-reflection, and there's going to be this shake-up of moving people out of your life that don't serve you, that haven't got your best interests at heart, that are holding you back. Releasing those, releasing circumstances, situations, thought patterns. It's a clearing. The Tower is actually a really good card to get, because it sort of it stops you in your tracks, and you really look at, well, what have I got in my life that I'm carrying that I don't need? What's taking up my time that I don't need to have there, that doesn't serve me in where I'm going? What's my self-talk like? Am I holding myself back with past fears? Let's release that. Let's release that. So there's a real releasing. The Tower gives you an opportunity to do that yourself. Funny thing about the Tower is, if you don't take that opportunity to do it yourself, the universe comes in and it's a lot tougher. It's like, okay, well, you don't want to do it, we'll do it for you. And the lessons are a lot harder. By you doing that, creating that clearing yourself, you develop a strength of character, an inner strength, and you're clearing that space, you're bulldozing away what you don't need, and creating a clean space for new things to come in. So it is quite a positive card. And once you've created your clearing, you've got the Page of Swords. It's time to now let's think. Swords is about mind. It's the air sign. It's about communication. So let's learn new ways of communicating to achieve the best from the people around me. What is it that I want? What goals do I want to achieve? What's my 5-year plan? What changes do I want to make? Where do I want to be in my future? What sort of future do I want? This is the card of writing out plans, thinking about your goals, setting up new learning. So for some of you, it's okay, well, I'll apply to do these particular courses because they're going to serve me well down the track. It's new courses, it's new ways of thinking, it's a new way of being, new way of communicating. So there's learning that's coming in. Once you've cleared the old out, there is learning and reviewing coming in. And you're in total control of that process, because here's the Chariot. The dark horse is the shadow self, and the white horse is the conscious self. And they're in constant battle with each other, because the shadow self is the ego. And the ego, you can't do that. You're overreaching. You're not good enough. What if it fails? What are people going to think? This is what the ego says to you. And this is your shadow self. And that comes from a birthing place of our past, generally our childhood, limitations that have been set on us, that we're not good enough, that we can't achieve it, that you're not able to do it, etc., etc., etc. They're our fears, and that you need to harness and you need to control. Let's look at that. And the Tower gives you an opportunity to look at those things and release them, so that you can harness those powers, harness that force in your forward movement to achieve what you want in your conscious environment, in your reality, which is the white horse. This is the self that we project to others. Dark horse is our inner workings, our inner self. And so you're in control of this. You can harness that. You can find that balance so that you can charge ahead with force. And it's not an easy process. That's why it looks so out of control here. It's not an easy process, but one that is you're going to really benefit from. And the Tower will help you clear things that need to be cleared so that you can move forward. So you've got an opportunity to do that as March progresses. You'll feel like you want to do that. You'll feel like you want to do that. Then you've got the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that is around you, male or female, sun, rising, moon sign. What concerns you about this person is what I want to say to you. What concerns you about this person? What are you not wanting to face? What is it that you're needing to face, that you're needing to communicate to this person, that you're needing to stand up for yourself with this person? Because they can be quite strong. they're not as strong as they seem. They're not as ominous as they seem. So there's nothing to fear here. There's also, for some of you, nothing to fear about the future you want to create for yourself. The possibility is there. Listen to your self-talk. Well, I'm never going to achieve it. That's ridiculous. What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? It's about setting plans in place and having the drive to put things into action to achieve them. They're not going to be achieved by sitting on a lounge and, you know, watching TV. You know, you've got to really be proactive in this process of bringing the change in and looking at what needs to change. What do you need to bring in? What do you need to put in place to achieve what you're going to achieve? It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen. It's going to evolve. It's one step in front of the other. Because your final card here is the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Coins. And this is about planning your financial future. So by the end of March, you're really ready to start planning, budgeting for your financial future. I'm going to draw another card for you as well. Bringing in the abundance that you're seeking. And that can be abundance in whatever it is for you. Whatever it is for you. Interesting. Again, pentacles and coins, you know. You've got the Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles. And this is about March, you know, when it's time in the beginning of March to lay those foundations and bring in those changes, to do the work, lay those foundations, nurture, fertilize the soil, because then there is going to be growth. And that's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but there is going to be rewards for your efforts. It's just about then being patient and allowing things to evolve and mature so that then you reap those benefits. So that's certainly all there for you, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give you a card from the Angels of Abundance cards deck to see what your affirmation and what your mantra is for the month of March, my lovely Leos. Absolutely fabulous month. Absolutely fabulous month, which is, you know, let's have a look here. God is your source, is what you have. God is your source. God, the universe, your guides, your angels, whatever it is for you, whatever you want to call it, all comes from the same place. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And that is your affirmation and your mantra for March. Fantastic. So I hope that all resonates for you, my lovely Leo. I hope it helps you through the month of March. It looks absolutely fabulous. If you would like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. And I wish you many, many blessings for the month of March.